What is up, guys? My name's Eric. Thank you very much for tuning in my channel, or if you've been following my channel, thank you very much for watching again. And now, here I am unboxing one of the newest sneaker silhouettes in the market today, and it is the Ultraboost 2019. So, without further ado, let's open up the box. Hey. Now, ever since Adidas released the Ultraboost back in 2015, it really changed the world of sneakers because, man, it took the world by storm, especially when Kanye West started wearing the Ultraboost in his concerts. Now, we have four iterations of the Ultraboost ever since. We had the version 1, and this is the version 2, version 3 right here, and then version 4. Up until version 3, it was very hard for people to buy the Ultraboost because Ultraboost were probably very limited, especially here in the Philippines, because you can never see an Ultraboost that's just sitting on a shelf up until 2018. When 2018 came and version 4 came, they just came out with so many colorways, so many shoes, so many drops that it actually basically saturated the market. Now you can actually go to your local retailer or your local Adidas store and you can see an Ultraboost there. So this year, I think Adidas wanted to change things up because the Ultraboost was designed to be the ultimate running shoe, and many actually believe that because of the cushioning, because of the comfort, because of the overall aesthetic of the shoe, and basically it's actually a very nice shoe to have your feet in. However, the thing is with the Ultraboost, it is actually a heavy shoe. On average, I think it weighs 11 to 12 ounces, and that's actually a very heavy shoe. And for me personally, I really love the comfort level, but the thing is, in my stride, my feet seem to sink so much in the boost that I can't really feel the bounce back. Well, hindi naman siguro na walang bounce back, but honestly, I can't really feel it that much because again, the Ultraboost is actually, or the midsole of the Ultraboost is too squishy and my feet actually sinks when I run. So with the new shoe, I think Adidas needed to go back to the drawing board and think about how can we actually make the current Ultraboost become more of a performer in terms of running. So hence they came out with this silhouette. Now, honestly, the first time I actually saw this silhouette, I didn't like it. I was like, what the hell is Adidas thinking? This is actually a very good silhouette. Adidas has been raking money with these. Why change it, right? So when I saw it, I was like, I don't know. I don't think it's for me. But now that I have it on hand, it's going on me. Alright, let's talk about the upper. The upper is still a one-piece booty construction. It's still prime knit, but they're calling it prime knit 360 right now. It's a bit different. It's a bit firmer, and I think a firm prime knit upper is actually a good thing because with the old Ultraboost, it's actually a bit more flexible, the upper, and when I make turns, my toes kind of stick out at the edge of the shoe, so it has a weird feeling. So with a thicker prime knit upper, I think it's a better feel, but we're gonna find out tomorrow when I start using the shoe. So on the forefoot, you have this red stripe over here, and actually it's a thicker kind of prime knit to give a little more structure on your forefoot. We do have a similar red stripe over here at the lacing system, maybe to have more support also for the midfoot. At the bottom here, you can see we have a multicolor pattern from the heel to the bottom of the forefoot and it's probably at the bottom of the midfoot as well. It's actually a bit thicker as well, and I think that's great to add more support to your shoe, and especially the heel part of the foot. The tongue is a bit more flexible. I think that's also a good thing because it actually probably would help you when you slide your foot in the shoe. And that's actually one of the differences as well, because you have a very wide opening for the old Ultraboost models, but this one's a bit thinner, and it basically just wraps your ankle and hopefully in comfort. So speaking of the tongue, we do have uh, no padding on the tongue. It's straight the knit pattern here, or the knit material, and some stretchiness added to it. We do have some padding on the heel over here, and it's actually a bit different from the old one. Yeah, it's a bit different. If you can see here, yeah, it's a bit different right there. As I mentioned, we do have some padding also here on the old version. Here we don't have any, so we're gonna find out tomorrow once I once I use these and see if they're any comfortable, or if it's still comfortable on foot. The heel counter is a bit different. It's now 3D printed or something to that point. They call it the 3D heel counter. It's not like the heel cup of previous Ultraboost, where the Ultraboost logo is actually on that heel cup, and this time it's actually here. The Ultraboost is, you can't actually see it. I think it's also it's very subtle. It's right there, and that's all I can say about that. I think the biggest change is also on the midsole, because the midsole here in the new shoe, it has 20% more boost. It's a lot thicker, a lot chunkier. If you can see here, that's the old midsole, and this is the new midsole. Chunkier, I think it's a good thing. The more boost, the better. We still have the similar stretch rubber outsole. It's still made by Continental. The difference is that the old version have circular nubs. This one has, you know, more squarish or rectangular nubs for at the outsole. We have the torsion system as well, but they say that, you know, the new shoe has a new torsion system, but basically I don't see it. I don't know how different it is, but you know, it's there right here. So let's move on to more differences, shall we? Another difference is the midfoot cage. Now the midfoot cage here is more of a TPU counter, a TPU material, a plasticky material, and it has been an icon for Adidas lovers and Ultraboost lovers. They just love the three stripes and how it's actually executed with the previous versions of the Ultraboost. Now this cage is actually, I think this is one of the biggest misses for Adidas, but for this colorway, I think it's acceptable because it's black, it's dark, so I think it's okay. But it's actually a bit flimsy. If you can see that, I can just do that, and I'm not sure. Probably it will provide more support for your foot, and I think since it's very thin, I think it's lighter, so I think that's good, because this shoe weighs about 11 or 12 ounces, and that's actually a very heavy shoe if it's a running shoe. And I believe this actually weighs a bit less, maybe an ounce or two, I'm not really sure, but heck. So that's basically it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my initial, inputs and observations. If you do have questions regarding the shoes, please do post them in the comment section below. If you're not a follower yet on this YouTube channel, please do click the subscribe button, and you can tap on the notification bell as well, so that you'll be notified if I do upload a new video. So I'm gonna use them, I'm gonna try them out, and I'm probably gonna have a follow-up video on how I feel about them, and I can compare the feeling of having these on feet and having the older versions on feet as well. So yep, thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one.